Oh, we back with another one. I forgot I gotta do the TikTok. I gotta get my stroll on TikTok. So yes, let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. I'm on Ticket to the Top. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment. Lock in with your boy. Lock in.
You know, it amazes me when someone immigrates from this country, no matter where they immigrate from, and they're literally parroting white supremacy talking points about FBAs. Case in point, you have this African immigrant that's just gonna talk crap about FBAs. Check this out.
A lot of black Americans are racist towards Africans, and yet you always say, oh, we all African, we all African, we all African. No, we are not. I'm African, and you're black American, okay? Most of y'all blame us for everything, how we come to this country, we take away all your resources. Y'all been here forever, but having most of y'all, because I don't want to say everyone, have not accomplished too much. Y'all are stuck on welfare all day. Y'all complain for everything, and yet you guys are.
What is your country doing, Shawty? You saying people stuck on welfare? What is your country doing? I'm just saying that. Look, I'm reading the comments now. It said her whole country is stuck on welfare. We never called ourselves Africans. We don't claim to be Africans at all. That's just a title that was put on us. Hey man, she better calm down, man. This some Caribbeans too. Yeah, they be talking reckless, but they know that's what's gonna get them engagement online if they talk about us, cause we're the loudest, we the biggest, the largest. Been stepping on shit since I was a toddler. You know what I'm saying? All right, come on, let's go.
Everything, but yet complain.
The funny part is she's sitting in America. She's not sitting in her homeland. She's sitting right here in America in her car making videos about FBAs. Why? That doesn't even make sense. If you got so much going on in your life, ma'am, why are you worried about FBAs? Matter of fact, why aren't you in your homeland making your country great? Why aren't you working over there? Why aren't you hard working there? Why? Why are you here? You wouldn't even be here on the phone talking about FBAs wouldn't have been for us. Then you sitting up here sounding no different than any other anti-black racist. And see, people like you, oh, where Ice at? Where Tom Homan at? I want y'all gone. I say that quickly. Now, other brothers and sisters who are down and not repeating anti-black racist talking points, I'm not talking about them who immigrate here. I'm talking about people like her. Yeah, I want Ice to come get her today. She better be here legally, because shoot, if y'all find out who she is and she's not here legally, then yeah, Ice, we got one.
What happened? We're just gonna stop playing.
One. Since you're so much better, ma'am, carry your happy self back to your homeland and go be good, go be better over there, not here. No, it's just like I don't talk about your homeland and your culture, so you have to talk about FBAs. I've seen this so many times. Like, you don't have the pulse, you don't have the juice, you don't have any of that unless you talk about us, even in a negative sense. You talk about it.
I couldn't believe my daughter upgraded her bed.
In the 1850s, just after the last reset, there began a massive push to reintroduce technology, culture, and even people to the world. World's fairs had these massive exhibits called live infant incubators. These exhibits were insanely popular, drawing millions of visitors. They even had nurses in uniforms acting like caretakers. The babies weren't premature. They were being artificially gestated. This wasn't just a medical breakthrough. This was unfathomably advanced technology. Artificial wombs, mass baby production. Sounds a whole lot like a new world being repopulated after something big went down. In the 1850s, just after the last reset.
Huh? Maybach music. It's Billy Ross the boss, nigga.
Athena, Judge, let me call the case.
Okay.
Calling case 2024-1372 DC, Zachary Conley versus Athena Couch. Today is Monday, January.
Why did we rescue these bacon pieces?
So imagine blocking him and you think it's gonna affect him. He gonna be like, oh my God, she blocked me. Oh my God, why she blocked me whole time? He like, thank God. Imagine going no contact and not like talking to him and stuff, and you thinking that he gonna be hurt by it. He can't breathe without you. He can't none of that. And whole time he's like, thank God she gone. Like imagine
I'm Bryce, by the way.
Well, we don't shake hands. Maybe at the end of this. At the end of this, we'll see how this goes.
We don't shake hands?
Well, we'll see at the end of this. Maybe.
Why?
We're gonna see what happens.
Okay.
Ask your question.
All right.
We'll see. Maybe we can get a handshake. Let's see.
So what exactly do you believe in?
What we believe in, right? So if you look at this sign right here, we believe that the people on this sign are the 12.
I have 3 business.
I think you're going to regret the way you handled this.
Are you threatening me?
No. I wouldn't dream of it. Pinnacle is a huge client for this bank.
Ninebot Podcast. When Christopher Columbus first saw America, we had...
Most creators don't own their audiences, and that's a huge problem. You know what I'm talking about.
Somebody killed your favorite rapper, I'ma take the blame. He thought he had the...
Coffer, Mommy.
No, Fred. That's a plate, Fred. No coffer. Okay?
Coffer.
Look. Right? No coffer. It's a plate. Jesus.
Shit, ain't that some shit? Surprise.
Coffer.
How many minutes are there in 48 years?
25,228,800 minutes. 151,368,000 seconds.
That's very good. Ready for another one? How many factors are there of 3,067?
Come on, guys. There are no factors of 3,067. The number's prime.
No. Another correct answer from Damon Wells.
Oh, somebody, for God's sake, challenge me.
Okay. How about giving me a number that when divided by the product of its digits, the quotient is 3, and if you were to add 18 to this number, the digits would be inverted. That is correct, Damon.
Well, what's right? I didn't say anything.
You said 24.
Well, no, I didn't. I mean, I would have, but...
Coffer, Mommy.
No, Fred. That's a...
Now I want to see the...
Ladies, I found us another pair of good jeans on the TikTok.
For what reason? For what reason?
Says the law.
The law of what? What's the crime that I have to go and give you something?
14-12.
Oh. No, don't you grab it. Don't tell me what to grab. It's my fucking property. I wasn't trying to grab a knife. I'm cold. And you're flanking me. Did you not grab it? Because you told me. I don't want you to think I have any weapons. Because I don't care about you. Wow, you went from 0 to 100.
You went into your pocket. So listen, if you don't...
And you all got guns. And tasers. Oh my God.
So here... Yes.
No, I'm not starting any conversation.
Stay right here.
Whoa. Don't touch me.
Then stay right here.
I don't have to. I'm not being detained.
You are. This is
For
a traffic
what?
stop
No, it's
now
not.
because you don't
Where's your lights? There's no traffic stop. Don't even start with that one.
You're
That
detained.
is only like 20 grand for a lawsuit.
You're detained right now.
For what reason?
You're
What reasonable, articulate suspicion of me committing a crime, about to commit a crime, but what crime I did commit?
If you would let me talk...
Well, because you're just saying nonsense. And it's not even your stop. If it's a stop, it's her stop. Why are you interacting?
Because I am...
Because every other cop that comes say, oh, I'm not part of that stop, talk to the one that's a stop. It's not even a stop.
You don't want any help.
I didn't ask for any help. I didn't ask for anyone to talk to me.
All right, let me rephrase that. You don't want the answers to your questions.
I don't have any questions.
You do. You just asked me like 5 of them.
No, because you're saying I'm detained. Yes. That's the only reason I'm asking a question. I'm not detained. I didn't do anything wrong.
So you asked me a question, right? Now I'm trying to answer it for you, but you won't let me because you keep interrupting.
No, because you're going to kind of cop-splain a lie. This is not a traffic stop. Let's start right there. It's not a traffic stop. This is not a stop and ID. No.
Okay, let me
This is not a stop and ID state. You're not just going to get my info. Okay. That's why that thing's registered the way it is.
Can I explain my job?
No, I don't need to explain your job. Stop for what reason?
I pull over to check.
I'm detained for what? No, you can't just say I'm detained.
You're shaking because you're...
I'm cold. I went to put my hands in my pocket. He said, don't put your hands in your pocket.
To me, look like somebody with a psychiatric issue walking around the car filming. I'm checking your there. So yes, you are detained. You are detained because
Okay.
we need to figure out what's going on. It's our job, right? We don't just stop cars, we stop people. This is suspicious.
That's
This
funny.
is
I
weird
stopped you.
activity.
And
Okay, funny that now you're saying that. You clearly wanted to...
I was documenting you breaking the law.
You were looking
Yeah.
for police interaction.
No, I don't want zero police
have
interaction.
it. Now you're being confrontational. You're driving a car with plates that don't come back to it. You don't have insurance. You
So
don't
your
have
plates come
anything.
back to you?
Yes.
To you?
Not to me, to the
Oh,
town of East
to the town. So mine comes back to whatever corporation is registered to. Same thing. Yes, it is. Nice try. Nice try. Bullshit, because state police pulled me over a week ago. I got a ticket in the glove box. It's registered. No, I don't have to show you anything because it's not a traffic stop. Nice try, though.
Well, I got a tow truck. You can't drive a car with no registration, no insurance, and if you can't prove that you have it, we can't.
I don't have to prove it. I'm on private property. It's not a stop.
You were just on the.
Oh, my God. You better get a supervisor here. You're the supervisor?
Right there, two supervisors.
Which one?
Yeah, lucky you. Two.
Which is the second one? Ah, for crying out loud.
Can you take your hands out of your pockets, please? Thank
Can you take yours out of your pocket, and then I'll take mine out of my pocket?
you. Take your hands
For officer safety, I mean for public safety, please take your
Can you
pockets
take your
out.
hand out of your pocket?
Are you serious? You're going to flank? When you're doing the same thing?
Reaching in your pocket.
I'm not reaching. I'm cold. I'm shaking. You see my camera shaking?
You caused this.
I didn't cause anything. I pulled into a park lot into a spot.
You provided proof of insurance. ID,
This is not a.
registration.
This is not a stop. That's where you're under the wrong impression. You had some scaredy police say, "Oh my God, someone videotaped me." The one I just videotaped.
Sir, you just said you stopped me. You sounded like you needed help. That you get out of your car and you're filming. I don't know what your issue is until I talk to you.
Lying.
You don't have to
now.
talk to
That
me.
is just lying.
You
That is just
you
flat
asked me if I had a problem.
You
That was
said
the wrong
I-
word. I'm
okay,
shaking.
Well, okay. So now it's okay for you to say the wrong thing, but not us.
Well, I'm not working in a professional manner at the moment.
I don't know what you're doing. Right camera on? Are you trying to be a police officer? I don't get
Oh
it.
God, no.
So what
You guys make nothing. Why would I ever want to be a cop? Come on, you need some help investing money? I'd be more than happy to help you there.
Well, I don't know who you are, so I can't trust you in my life.
Do you have ID? Yes or no?
For what purpose?
To identify.
For what? This is not a stop and ID state. This is a consensual conversation. You guys are turning into something else. Paige, please roll up the window. You're not talking to my daughter.
What's your first name, bud? At least your first name.
What's your first name?
I'm Alex.
Alex. Nice to meet you, Alex.
What's yours?
I don't give it out.
Okay. So, do you realize...
I don't give it out unless I'm
this-
committing a crime.
Listen to me. You are committing a crime.
No. Well, you guys will make anything into a crime. You're right. You're right.
Listen, you got your body cam, you got your cell phone.
Yep.
You want to put your cell phone over here, right? While I'm talking to you, right?
Sure.
So here's what happened here, right? You wanted her attention, right?
No. You
Whatever
don't know what happened, so why are you talking, not her?
I'm talking to you.
But you don't know what happened, so why are you making something else?
I'm not making it up.
She was
In the
sitting
process,
at a
listen.
green light, not moving. I beeped the horn once.
Okay. In the process.
For what reason?
Because your plate doesn't come back to your vehicle.
For what reason?
Says the law.
Do it bother you, white folks, that February the 2nd is Groundhog Day? You ask yourself, what's a groundhog?
My jaw dropped. I can't believe they let this happen to people living a paycheck.
So
What's that? I might have a baby.
I was able to grow my TikTok account and turn it.
Europeans didn't conquer anyone because they were strong.
Trump said that they're stopping giving the Native Americans citizenship, right? Y'all want to be Indian until it's time to be Indian, yo. So
how are you getting so many views on your TikTok shop videos? I use TikTok.
You have This is the latest Zoom Black.
A woman seems to be visiting her boyfriend in prison. In reality, she is secretly passing him a SIM card hidden in her manicure because
this man proves that pyramids were not built by aliens.
If you have any of these insurances, you might be able to...
This video is for educational purposes. This video is for educational purposes only, entertainment purposes only. Everything I say is 100% alleged. The only thing I ask is that you engage with the video so more people can see it before it gets removed. I was fresh out of basics, assigned to Nellis Air Force Base, aka area. I was a weather observer, and as a weather observer, I would just travel around base and take weather reports. Within days of being there, a friend advises me to avoid range 4. Now, according to him, while they were doing atomic bomb testing in the area, there was a wild horse running.
I don't believe you.
I noticed you didn't want to talk or answer questions.
Besties, I will.
How you doing? Nothing's going on. You guys rush over here. I'm just getting a stamp. I'm recording, and they're having a meltdown. That's it.
You getting a stamp?
That's it. What do you mean for what? What's up, Dussel? Dussel, tell them what's up.
I don't know what's going on.
They called you guys for recording in public. What's your name and badge number?
Officer Collins, 408.
What's your name and badge number?
I need your name.
You can make a ton of money creating. You can make.
So we live in a realm.
Please don't file for bankruptcy or apply for a consolidation loan until you see this.
They don't want you here. They want you to move on.
Well, I'm going to stay here about 3 hours, then I'll move.
Okay, well, they don't want you here.
It's not up to them.
It is up to them.
No, it's not.
It is up to the management.
No, sir, it's not.
So why do you think that?
It's up to the law.
Do what?
I have 3 hours to rest.
Okay, well, this I don't want to put you in jail, my man.
Yeah.
I don't want to put you in jail.
I don't want you to lose your qualified immunity either, so I wouldn't put me in jail.
Okay.
I have a right to be here. They don't have a right to tell me to move.
Well, why do you think that, though?
Because I...
Someone said they didn't like the sport post. So here we go.
Is this man lying? Is he lying? And this is for religious folks. Take out your echo chamber and replace black with just people. Look at the system.
I say this and this gonna hurt a lot of people. And I'm saying this with respect, okay? Alright? Let me tell y'all something. If the religion that they give us, right? Not the real thing, but the version of religion that they gave us, if it had any significant power of helping black people or people in general get out of their current situation, we would have never been introduced to it. We would have never. Listen, if the religion that they given us, right? If that had any type of significant power or any type of power of helping black people or any people get out of their current situation, we would have never been introduced to it. If you go look at the Vatican, you see the library of books they done kept from us. Why they ain't give us them books? Right. We all know that the Vatican got all the books of when it deals with astrology, numbers. But they took this out, they took that out, put this out, and here you go. And it meant, like I said, the religion that they giving us, their version of the religion, King James, one they keep chopping up and regurgitating and all this and that. If that version of the Bible or religion had any significant power to help black people get out of their current situation or people in general, we would have never been introduced to it.
Bunch of ancient artifacts. No, it's information that they use spiritual principles against us.
Viking ship toaster.
You know, when you hear
when
you hear numbers like white people killed 60% of the African population, they killed 90% of the Native American population, 40%.
What happened before creation according to the Bible? Who existed before everything? According to the Bible, there are actually some passages that tell us a few very intriguing details. And here's a surprise. They're not from the Bible's creation stories in Genesis. So what are they and what do they say? Let's look at a few passages to find out. This channel is a safe place for you to explore God, whether you have faith or you're just curious. The first passage is in Proverbs 8, verse 22. The passage begins to hint at something kind of surprising. Let's see if you can catch it. The Lord brought me forth as the first of his works before his deeds of old. I was formed long ages ago at the very beginning when the world came to be.
Friends, the latest...
You're 31 and getting a divorce because you don't like him.
Yeah, I fell out of love with him.
Okay, but do you have any...
If your social media accounts were
You're 31 and getting a divorce because you don't like him.
Yeah, I fell out of love with him.
Okay, but do you have any children?
No, thank God.
Well, and you've been with him since how old?
Since I was 18, but we got married at 20.
All right. And what do you think's waiting for you out here?
New possibilities.
That's one way to frame it.
I just think we outgrew each other.
That's fine.
You know?
That's fine.
He's ready for kids. I'm not ready for kids.
You want to divorce your husband because he wants kids and you don't want kids? That's fine. But for somebody who's been married for nearly half your life, what do you want from a man in this world?
I want love. I want companionship.
You had that.
But you make it seem like people can't outgrow each other.
I said you had that. And it's your responsibility as a wife to keep it going.
And it's also a husband too.
This is the problem that tends to happen in our relationships. It's 50-50 instead of 100. Did you do your 100% best to make sure that your marriage and your relationship lasted?
Yes, my husband wanted me to stay home. I figured like since I went to school, I worked hard for my degree and my career. Why should I have to give it up? Especially when I don't have any kids.
Okay. So your husband wanted you to stay home and you wanted to go to work.
Yes. But Kevin, I work. I'm a nurse.
Congratulations.
I work with a lot of doctors.
So what? Ladies, I want you to pay attention. This woman has been married. You're telling me that the man who's out here who has clients that he's with, and I'm telling you, men don't care like you think we care. You're 31 and getting a divorce because you don't like it.
Yeah, 31.
Okay, but do you have any children?
No, thank God.
Well,
Listen, you've been lied to your whole life. Earth isn't what you think it is. It's not a globe floating in space, and it's not just a flat plane either. The truth is much bigger, much stranger. Earth is just a crater, a single isolated crater on an incomprehensibly massive planet. What we call Earth, the continents, the oceans, everything we know, exists within the walls of this enormous impact site. And beyond those walls, there are more craters, more Earths, more places like ours, cut off from each other, separated by vast, untraveled, and possibly untraversable distances. Think about it. That's why we're told we can't explore Antarctica freely. It's why every space mission feeds us the same curated images, the same rehearsed stories. Because space isn't what we think it is. What we see when we look up, the stars, the planets, the so-called infinite universe, could just be an artificial projection, a manufactured sky keeping us complacent, keeping us from asking what's really outside this crater. And that's the real question, isn't it? What's beyond? Why are we trapped here? Who or what built this system? And why is no one allowed to leave? Listen, you've been lied to your whole life. Earth isn't what you think it is.